If you've taken an art history course before, you're probably familiar with Veristic Portraiture, which is basically just very, very hyper-realistic little busts from the neck up, sculptures of very old, elderly, senior men. And what they served was a political purpose. The wiser you were, the older you were. They would even ask sculptors to amp up those aging characteristics so that they could seem fit for whatever political role that they were trying to get. So when we look back on depictions like these, it's a very modern tendency of ours to kind of automatically assume that these people got respect and authority. Like this idea of old age was persistent in Rome. Since people in their 40s, 50s, and above, at least 60 years old, had to be leaders, we assume that, these people incurred wealth and power, and, no matter where you were in class structure, if you were older, you were respected. And this is false. The truth is that seniority did not grant you, this magical pass to, anything, pretty much. It was actually considered a time to be endured, not enjoyed. This time of aging and getting older, because your respect, even during these times, hinged predominantly on your ability to serve, to function as a member of society. And usually this meant leading as a politician or, looking after the kids. And if you're thinking, wow, that kind of sounds like now, you'd be right. In fact, in the 80s, there was a study conducted that viewed the perception of older people and their social status as dependent on how they reciprocated to the community around them by contributing economically to their society, whether they were self-efficient or could, again, mind the kids. And this is in the 80s, and it definitely persists into today. I think that these conditions wind up hurting us in ways that we don't really understand. Not until we're older, until we've encountered the back end of it. When I was 9 or 10, I really wanted to do ballet. I wanted to take classes for it, but I also thought that I was too old to do it, which is crazy because, I was 9. It's a very young age to think that you're too old to do something, especially out of enjoyment. But the thing is, I genuinely didn't know that you could do things, that you could take classes and, learn things because you wanted to, because it would be fun, just because, it was the added bonus of being like, well, I got to experience this thing, and it was really fun, and, when I was 9, I settled for just essentially watching on the sideline. I collected playlists of videos of ballet and dancing and just imagined that that was me. Because I didn't want to waste anyone's time or money, because I knew that I would suck if I tried. And also, I knew that I couldn't. I guess I'd already internalized this capitalist sort of rule. If I can't make a career out of this, if I can't make this into, if I don't have the skill to take this class and turn it into profit, pretty much, then, what the fuck is the point of even trying? Which is a ridiculous thing for a 9-year-old to think. It's sad. You're allowed to do things just because you like them. You don't have to be really good at it. There's no age cap to trying new things. And that's something I struggled with learning, and I'm still struggling learning it, but I challenge you to picture all the things that you ever want to try. Picture yourself doing it in any age at all. There's actually this really cute collection of photographs of older people experiencing new things, trying new things, things that would, in a traditional sense, be considered youthful things. Like there's a granny skating and this old man trying out the punk rock scene, and he's really into it, and it's nice. I challenge you to think about what you want to do when you're older, what you want to look like, what you want to accomplish. Resist the urge to view yourself as prophet. To end on a quote by a woman named Amber Noel, I don't think your life has to have a purpose, or you a grand ambition. I think it's okay to just wander through life, finding interesting things until you die. Go find interesting things.